Like, do you intentionally pick like really shit movies? Is my question.
It's a practice run. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I couldn't even see that he wasn't recording.
I didn't see any red light, so I don't think he's recording.
I can tell you're from the music industry, Clef, because that was
it's happened to
very sharp of you. Mathew would have let me go the whole episode.
Yeah, I was like, whatever, let's go.
Welcome to the Two Older Pure Gold movie.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Take 3. Welcome to the Two Older Pure
Third
Gold.
time's the charm.
Take 4.
Woo!
Have you all been drinking, or just me?
just
Welcome to the Two Older Pure Gold movie podcast. And today's episode is kind of a funny one. Stop looking at me. We just finished recording our Christmas episode, Jack Frost, starring Michael Keaton from 1998. Only to find out that our cast member, Clef Seeley, had accidentally watched the 1997 horror comedy Jack Frost, starring Scott McDonald. It actually turned out to be a pretty hilarious episode, but I encourage you to give this one a listen all the way to the end. We're going to present the original recording, but then I've added on what we call the Jack Frost switcheroo, a conversation where we each went away and watched each other's Jack Frost movie to have a little fun compare and contrast discussion. So if you like hilarious confusion, listen to the end. Welcome to the Two Older Pure Gold movie podcast. In today's special Christmas episode, we're discussing the 1998 holiday movie, Jack Frost. The format of our podcast, two Gen Xers rewatch beloved movies from our youth to find out, are they really as good as we remember? To help us debate and ultimately pass judgment, we ask our millennial co-hosts to watch these movies for the first time and help us determine, are they too old or pure gold? I'm your host, Olen Vanderleeden, representing Gen X. Joining me today is my Gen X co-host, Mathew Stockton.
I'm here under duress.
You're wearing a dress, Matthew. Representing the millennials this week, we have talented musician Clef Seeley.
wow, thank you so much.
We are bringing in the heavyweights for this one, I tell you. And representing Gen Z, we have the most likely to hug a snowman, Nicole.
What's up?
And I just want to point out for everybody, we are reuniting the cast of our recent Dark City episode, which now stands as my favorite episode of all time on the podcast. So I have high hopes for this one. I know you guys are going to dig deep like you did on that episode.
Oh, I sure am.
There's no depth to be dug.
For the record, this is the same year as Dark City.
Is it? Okay.
So it's a contemporary, so we'll be able to talk about it. Okay. Today's movie is the 1998 holiday movie Jack Frost. Jack Frost stars Michael Keaton and Kelly Preston. The movie was directed by Troy Miller, and according to the internet, he's a celebrated director, having done popular episodes of The Office, Arrested Development, and Parks and Rec, amongst others. But they say Jack Frost is his best-known feature film, although fans of Dumb and Dumberer might object to that statement. The tagline from the movie poster is, Jack Frost is getting a second chance to be the world's coolest dad if he doesn't melt first. Classic. IMDb describes the film as, a father who can't keep his promises is killed in a car accident. 1 year later, he returns as a snowman who has the final chance to put things right with his son before he's gone forever. Now, for those of you that have not seen the movie, I asked my 93-year-old dad to watch Jack Frost and summarize the plot.
Jack Frost is a young man who is dividing his time and his attention between his young family and his love for music. In spite of his best intentions, Jack breaks several promises for some father and son fun until it is too late when Jack dies in a tragic car accident. Well, 1 year later, on Christmas Eve, a grieving Charlie plays a sad tune on his father's harmonica when, much to his surprise, his dad magically comes back to life as a snowman, and father and son start making up for lost time. Jack the Snowman tries to participate as much as possible in the things Charlie and his friends like, such as a funny snowball fight. Can you imagine a snowman throwing snowballs? Well, it was fun, but it all comes to an end. And one day, when Mom returns home, she and Charlie encounter Jack, looking again as a normal human being. He then tells them that he's sorry he did not pay enough attention to them in the past, and that, although he must now leave forever, he will also love them forever.
Did he watch the wrong movie?
No, he did not. He watched the right one. By the way, there's like 40 titles with Jack Frost on it.
Did you watch the wrong movie? Because that was a pretty accurate...
Okay, so the movie that I watched from 1997 that was Jack Frost was a horror movie.
Oh my gosh.
I think I watched the wrong movie because the movie that I watched was the Jack Frost horror movie about a snowman that turned into a it was a serial killer basically who became chemically. I was really excited to talk about this movie actually because
well, let's talk about both.
I mean, okay, because the movie that Peter just described was not the movie that I watched at all. And so I'm not really sure that movie happened, because the movie that I watched, I was like, wow, Olen, this is an amazing choice. This is really some other kind of thing that you've gotten us onto. Because the movie that I watched, 15 minutes in, when the plot is revealed, I have never laughed, cried harder at a movie in my entire life. For about 10 minutes,
oh my God.
I was crying at the movie.
Maybe I need to go watch that one
watched
and then
last
we can
night.
talk about that.
Olen.
Yeah, you told me to watch Jack Frost.
Yeah, but this one actually, I first started watching the other one. I'm like, Olen wouldn't have chosen this one. I started watching the one that you watched as well.
It's funny, I feel like the other one is more of an Olen choice than this one.
Let's do the episode.
Well, I mean, I don't pick the movies just for what I like. It would be a much different setup. I try to balance ones I like, Mathew likes, and what other people will like. And this is a popular one. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I thought of this movie, and Clef, feel free to answer all your questions in the context of the horror movie.
Yeah, let's give this a go.
This was the Michael Keaton one. So I want to go before Mathew, because I'll just say I haven't seen this movie in 30 years, and I didn't go into it thinking it was going to be a masterpiece. But my expectations for this movie were set a little lower by the text I got from Mathew when he finished watching it, which simply said, "I hate you." So that kind of set my expectations in this. But I got to say, I went into this movie and I thought it was fun. You know, it's a goofy talking snowman puppet who fights children. I kind of liked it.
But he doesn't kill them.
He doesn't kill them. He just fights children. And
Well, I mean, in the movie I watched, he kills them.
He kills them all.
He kills them a lot.
well, this is actually really good because this covers off 2 movies.
I wish this was a visual podcast so that everyone could see the face Clef is making.
Oh, I'm gonna put this one out on video. I have to.
You guys cannot believe how funny at 15 minutes at the 15-minute mark in the movie I watched. The movie really presents itself as quite stupid at the beginning. For like 15 minutes, it's the same kind of setup. You know, it's a serial killer and he's in the back of a truck and he's being taken to death row and it's the middle of the night. And he gets into a car accident with this chemical truck and the chemical like spills out onto the snow and then it's like there's the accident and the serial killer then dies in the snow, but his blood becomes mixed with the DNA of the snow, so he becomes evil snow, and then he becomes this like evil snowman. And the first child that he meets, he's got like these ice teeth, and the child is like rubbing them with his hands, and then he pushes a kid onto a hole. Yeah, I mean, it was a whole thing. Man,
I gotta say that does sound good.
this is so disorienting.
So Matthew, you hated this movie, right?
Yeah.
Snowman puppet that fights kids.
Yeah, I mean, insipid is the word that I use to summarize this movie. This is total corporate Hollywood sludge. It's like beige dressed up as a Christmas miracle. It's death run through a marketing algorithm. It's the kind of film that confuses family friendly with lobotomy.
Nicole, Gen Z perspective, what did you think of it?
It was a movie.
Oh no, you didn't like it either.
I loved it until the dad died, and then it got dumb and it wasn't fun anymore.
Well,
before the dad died, it was cute.
I think if you accept the concept, it can be kind of fun, and the concept is really not dumber than a flying reindeer.
But
It wasn't the concept; it was the writing.
This is it's sold as a story about grief, but it's so dumbed down. It's pretending grief doesn't even exist. It's every emotional edge has been filed down for mass consumption. And you can feel the studio panic behind this. Make death relatable, but keep it cute, right? And then this stupid snowman appears. This latex horror that Keaton's voice is trapped inside. It's like a soul screaming through Tupperware. It's just such a bad movie. Honestly, this is like Pet Sematary for people who think therapy's optional.
Okay. Nicole, I'm surprised you didn't like it. I was wondering while we were watching it, but there you go.
I liked parts of it. The writing was so bad that it got to me at times.
Okay,
But
well,
there were some good moments.
I'm going to give out, it's all right, you don't have to defend it. I'm going to give a shout out to the actors here, by the way. Early Henry Rollins, I love Henry Rollins. Mark Addy's a good actor. And Kelly Preston, she's great. I love Kelly Preston.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, I mean, and Michael Keaton also, he gives it everything he has, but like no amount of charm can save this from being one of the worst family films ever made.
Okay, well, I can't wait to talk about how it did because it's really interesting. By the way, Keaton left the Batman franchise because he didn't want to be typecast, and this was the movie that he chose.
Oh, God.
How do you think it turned out for him?
Have you seen him in any
helps
movies
with
recently?
The typecasting.
Actually, in that one where he flies, he's really good.
Okay, well, I'm going to answer my own question, Matthew. This is the movie that killed his career, and he didn't act in any major film again for 24 years. Birdman was the movie that brought him back.
Birdman.
24 years.
And Birdman,
Birdman.
have you seen it? It's a fantastic film.
I hate that movie, yeah.
Fantastic.
Anyhow.
It's good.
Well, come on. I was nice to you on A Christmas Story. Come on.
Okay, yeah, but I can understand people not liking A Christmas Story just because of taste, right? But this is just it's such insipid, just god-awfulness that nobody is allowed to like this movie, in my opinion.
I feel that way about Christmas Story.
Oh, did you hear what Nicole just said?
I'm so sorry. Is that what she said?
Nope, say it again.
I said I feel that way about A Christmas Story.
That's okay.
You're lucky I wasn't on that one.
So funny.
Well, I'm going to see if I can ask some questions that apply to both movies here. What are the odds of being named Jack Frost, and do you think the parents did it on purpose?
I think it's pretty likely.
That was one of my favorite things that was a joke in the movie that I watched, was that the serial killer, he is Jack Frost. But
I
his
know,
name is
same with
Jack
this
Frost
one.
before the accident.
Well,
Does he masturbate
Michael
in
Keaton's
it?
character did. What?
Jack Frost?
Jack Frosting.
There are some moments of great evil and parody. Listening to you guys describe the movie, I'm now realizing like how much of a parody Jack Frost was actually.
Well, if you go to IMDb and look up Jack Frost, there's about 30 movies that take that title. So I think it's one of those things that you get the title and then you write the movie after you have the title and come up with something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, Michael Keaton's character did say it's because of my name that this is happening to me. Maybe it's some weird ironic universe.
No, it's why this is happening to you because a bunch of really bad writers got together and then test marketed what they wrote and made it even worse.
Okay, well, this movie gave me my new favorite music-based euphemism, and Clef, I'm sorry you missed it, but I'm going to try it out on you. You're the one that played on my magic harmonica. Yeah, I like it.
That's a great euphemism.
Good.
I understand.
Well,
the
I
harmonica
wish you had seen
references.
this version, Clef, because there was a band that Michael Keaton was in, and it was so bad I would have loved to hear you riff on it.
That's too bad. I mean, you guys would have loved the music for this movie that I watched. It's all
Nice.
holiday classics that have been turned into horror music. Like, I
We're
can't
gonna watch it
stress
tonight,
enough
right,
how
Nicole?
good this movie
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight as well. I started watching it, realized it was the wrong movie, but I'm gonna give it another go.
Well,
You're laughing so hard just thinking about it.
This is so funny because of the movie that I watched. Like, specifically, like, if it had been, like, if I had watched another version of Jack Frost, it had just been like some remake. Like, I sort of know the story of Jack Frost, but like the movie that I watched was just such a like left field difference.
no, it's
and,
great.
like,
I think this is
man,
this
whatever.
is hilarious. I love that we're
Oh,
reviewing
man.
two movies with the same title.
Like I have like I have to ask the question. You know, it's such a philosophical question, but like it like if you are made of snow and you're immortal, do you still contain like the essence
I
of
think
evil?
so. It's like
That's
your
the
soul.
question
Your
that I
soul
have.
is evil. I think if you turn into a snowman, all
Yeah.
you have is your soul.
Also, I love how the horror movie made fun of the puppets, I guess, because like the bad guy in the horror movie is also a puppet, but he's committing acts of brutality.
Okay, so I'm gonna blast through this because this is a very different conversation than I planned. Just because I think there's some interesting trivia on this, but looking at best parts, I had a long list of best parts. I guess it doesn't matter, but one of the things was I thought the snowman was pretty good for a puppet. This is pre-CGI. How was it in your film, Clef?
The puppet in my film is fantastic. He really does look like a snowman, like a joking snowman. And one of my favorite scenes is when his head gets knocked off and it like lands in this pile of twigs, and then when it comes out, now he's got angry eyebrows. And then he's got them for the rest of the movie.
I love it. I love it. Well, Mathew, this one was a Jim Henson puppet, so this was made by Jim Henson, and I thought it was pretty good for a puppet.
Yeah.
How large is the snowman in your guys' movie?
He is the exact same size as the dad. I mean,
Okay.
he's quite girthy.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
that brings me to one of my favorite parts, which is when the police officer asks them to describe him. They like, describe the snowman. 5'8", kind of round.
That was good. That was good.
I
Yeah.
think my best parts was when the credits rolled.
Yeah. See,
All right.
okay.
I
This is what happens to me every time I pick one. Best parts when it was over. Worst parts when it started. Thanks, Mathew, for contributing the content.
Worst parts every second of the film.
Did you see how many notes I had for Christmas
Best
story?
lines, the silence between the dialogue.
Oh, Jesus.
wow. One of
Don't
my
encourage
favorite
him,
parts was
Clef.
the adorable family. They were so sweet together. It was nice to see. Really, before the dad died, I was like, this is such a sweet little holiday movie, making me happy. Because all I want from a holiday movie is happy. I don't want sadness in my holiday movies. That's not the vibe we're going for. We're going for happy holiday times. So I liked the cute family. I liked afterwards the dad's best friend, how much he stepped up to be like a supportive male role model for the kid. That was really sweet.
That was sweet, too.
I love that. Such a good friend to step up that much.
And what did you think of Chester's dog acting?
So good. What a good dog.
See, Clef, in this one, there was good scenes with the family dog stealing the arms of the Rihanna. Did that happen in your movie?
There was no dog in my movie, but there is a great scene with the snowman's arm.
Okay, yeah. See, there's a lot of latitude for using a snowman in movies like this.
Yes, yes. Also, if Jack Frost melts into water and becomes water, is he then the essence of Jack Frost in the water?
Do you think if he melted and went into the ocean that then he could control the ocean?
Well, I wouldn't think so, but, you know,
I also
movie-
wouldn't think a snowman could come to life. So let's think about it a little bit.
That's
That's true. You have to allow for what happens if you internalize the logic of man becomes snowman.
yeah.
Yeah, and is he in every crystal of snow? Right?
Is he in
No,
Is he in every
clearly
flake?
not.
Is he in every
'Cause-
flake? So if it flies around,
These are the types of questions that my movie wrestled with.
yeah.
Well, clearly not, because he had lots of them removed in this movie. He had holes punched in him, and he still survived. That probably happened in your movie too, Clef.
Yes, it did.
Right? He had huge chunks of him removed, and by the way, he could remove his own abdomen and use it as a tool.
That's helpful.
Yeah,
Did you really like the puppet, Olen?
I did. I got a soft spot for Jim Henson and all of those puppets, and I love when people use puppets instead of CGI. I think it's I like the effort.
I do
applaud the
too.
effort.
Normally, I like the puppets, but I didn't love this one.
I do too, but like I wrote on my note here, I wrote glossy, dead-eyed foam demon.
Yeah. No, you
It's
probably
like-
watched the one Clef watched.
It's like a custody drama directed by Geppetto on a bender.
I just have to say, what kind of weirdo puts eyebrows on their snowman?
I thought it was a nice touch. It
What
gave him,
child is like, you know what this is missing? Eyebrows.
Eyebrows, eyebrows.
but it made him much more expressive, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
That's
It did. I could fully see an adult putting eyebrows on a snowman, but what child is like, yeah.
They
Without
probably,
the eyebrows, how do you know when he's angry?
Nicole, they probably had that whole discussion when they're making the puppet, right? Like, oh, we like. There's probably a whole thing. Yeah, snowmen don't have eyebrows, but we need some expression, so we have to put eyebrows on them. I can see that happening.
I suppose so.
100%.
I should look up the stats for your movie.
What
Clef,
were the
because-
eyebrows made out of, Nicole?
Weren't they like twigs? Little twigs?
Yeah,
I don't
think so.
remember.
Yeah.
I hope so, because if so, my movie really nailed its homage.
That they came out the
Wow.
same year.
They came out the same year?
Yeah.
That was probably confusing to some parents.
Probably. I can imagine quite a few parents taking their kids to the theaters and accidentally
Could you
seeing
imagine?
your movie.
Oh my god,
That'd
that
be
would
hilarious.
be so funny. There are some brutal killings in my movie that I'm like not even sure I want to like spoil. I also don't know if the movie that I watched was intentionally censored, like the scenes were intentionally censored, but the gore, there was like the gore had to be blurred out in the movie that I was watching.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, I just pulled up your IMDb for the one you watched, the 1997 one. Oh, man, it's got sequels too, and the poster looks good.
My movie could have definitely had sequels for sure.
The top featured review on your movie, Clef, says, "Gosh, don't confuse this flick with the 1998 Michael Keaton film of the same name."
Does it really?
It does. It does. It says this particular Jack Frost movie is not for children. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Hey, here's another coincidence. The one that Clef watched was directed by Michael Cooney, but fun fact about the one we watched, Mathew, the original actor was supposed to be George Clooney. George Clooney was signed up to do this film. They made the puppet to look like George Clooney, and they never changed it in the film. So that's George
So they
Clooney's
made
face.
it to look like George Clooney.
Yes, that was George Clooney's face on the snowman.
Oh,
It
was
kind
it?
of,
Was
it kind
the
of looks,
snowman
it kind
face?
of, honestly, it kind of does look a little bit more like George Clooney than it does Michael Keaton.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wait, is he like an anthropomorphic snowman, or is he like more of a classic looking
He's
snowman?
a classic looking
Classic
snowman.
looking snowman, which is just so bad.
Which they made to look like
George
George
Clooney.
Clooney. Huh. Nice job.
Nice job. Okay, this is fun. These movies go really well together.
This is great.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
enjoyed.
so I want to tell you guys how the one that I saw did. So according to Box Office Mojo Worldwide, Jack Frost was the 69th highest earning movie at the box office in 1998. This was a monster year at the box office, as we've discussed before, because you had Armageddon leading the way at $553 million. Jack Frost was beat by Babe, Pig in the City, and the movie Ronin.
Babe, remember Babe?
But it wasn't the bottom of the barrel. Jack Frost in this year beat Night at the Roxbury, and it beat Dark City.
Oh,
A
Both
movie
of
we
those,
all
both of those
loved.
films are way better.
Dark City was fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved it. Titanic was the Oscar movie this year, and to be fair,
To be fair.
To be fair to Jack Frost, Titanic cost $15 million more than this movie, so Jack Frost didn't have a chance at the Oscars. Okay, here's where it gets fun. Clef, I can't find the budget or the box office results. Actually, I know the one you watched was direct to video, but this movie. Nicole, any guess? I usually do it the other way around, but any guess on what the budget was for this movie?
30 million.
Mathew, you hated this movie. How much do you think they spent on it?
50 million?
$85 million.
Jesus Christ.
Even your combined.
Wow.
$85 million to make that movie, and it only got 35 back.
Wow.
That's
Woof.
bonkers.
Well,
That is insane. Where did they spend that money?
there's got to be some salaries because Michael Keaton was actually a pretty big star at the time.
Until then.
Why in 1998 would Michael Keaton decide that it's time for a change in direct? He was Batman.
Yeah, he was Batman, and this is exactly why he did this film, which it makes me laugh in hindsight, is he said, I don't want to be typecast as Batman. So this is the old switcheroo. He was supposed to be Batman again and said, no, I don't want to be typecast. I'm going to be a snowman. George Clooney was supposed to be the snowman, and he said, how about I try Batman? So they did the old switcheroo. And I don't know who it worked out better for, but all I'll say, 24-year lull in his acting career after that. I mean, it slaughtered his career.
Slaughtered his career. What, did he have to pay all the money back?
Maybe. Okay, well, let's guess the Rotten Tomatoes just for fun. So for our audience members that have seen it and want to play along, Mathew, do you think any critics like it? Do you think any audience liked it?
Critics would be about 40%. And audience would probably, God, this is so insipid and schlocky that I bet you like 60% of people liked it. Because it's made for the masses with no critical eye.
25 and 50.
Okay.
Let me take a guess.
Oh yeah, go.
Wait. How about critics 60 and actually no, let's go audience 60 and let's go critics 50.
Yeah, you and Mathew are quite far off. So critics 19. So Matthew's right. Critically, this was a failure. And audience only 40. Only 40% of people liked it. So
I was gonna say that, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna not be too harsh. I'm gonna say for some reason people like this.
You know what, Mathew, generally the people are with you on both A Christmas Story and this movie for your opinion on it. And I'm feeling a little alone here, having been on the opposite side of the fence for both. Anyhow, a little bit of trivia. So I told you about George Clooney. That was hilarious. And when he dropped out, Mel Gibson was also considered for this, as were Kurt Russell, Dennis Quaid, and Kevin Costner. I think they all dodged a bullet.
The usual suspects.
The original director for this was Sam Raimi. He even wrote one draft of the script.
Why did he not direct it?
Maybe it was too dumb for him. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah. Woke or joke, there was nothing. So let me read the reviews of this movie.
Woke or joke, it's not even human enough to offend. Like the film's idea of emotion.
Dad did say you throw like a girl.
This is like Dad comes back as weather, right? Like you can't have, it's factory line studio sentimentality. Yeah, it's terrible.
Can I tell you guys the joke that was repeated over and over in my movie?
Yes.
Of course.
You can tell me if it's woke or joke. Okay. What's the difference between snowmen and snowwomen?
What? Snowballs?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the joke.
I like that one.
That was the joke.
Okay, so before I go to the user reviews for our Jack Frost, Clef for yours, 222 people rated your movie, and 26 of them, so 10% were 10-star.
Yeah.
And let me check the 1-star. I'm definitely going to go watch this movie. The most movie posters got me. And 18.
I didn't know it was direct to video.
the first review I have on the screen for yours, Clef, is maybe I really hate myself. Okay, so I'm just going to read you. So for the Michael Keaton one, I'm going to read you the perspective of the people who loved this. This is by far my favorite family Christmas movie ever. It was heartbreaking when the dad died. I'm glad he got a second chance with his dad. The ending was so amazing. I couldn't stop crying when they both got a chance to say goodbye.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Beige, and this is my husband, Mr. Beige, and this is our beige sitting room in the suburbs.
I did cry when they got a chance to say goodbye. I turned my chair away from you so you wouldn't see, but I was crying.
Oh, okay. And then somebody named Daco has a 10-star review that reminds us, in real life, this would be impossible to happen.
No.
Clef, does that apply to your film also?
It does in a funny way, because at the end, when they're trying to figure out what to do with the snowman, they leave at the end on a cliffhanger that makes me go like, yeah, how would you get, like, what do you mean he's going goodbye when you say that you were going to cry when the dad finally left? Why would he leave? He's a snowman. He's immortal.
Because the dad said, you have to learn to let me go. And then the snowman disappeared. And the dad's spirit was there. And they said goodbye. And then he was gone forever.
You know, I think the horror movie writes itself. Did anybody try to get him with a snowblower, Clef?
Yes, they did try to get him with a snowblower. They also they ended up I'm not. You know what? Why would I spoil this?
Don't
spoil it. Absolute gem that you got that I want.
I love how much you love this, Clef.
Matthew, I want to read you one more 10-star review because there's people out here in the world that like this.
What is it? 40% of people?
No, a third of the people that reviewed this thought it was 10 stars, the Michael Keaton one. It makes me laugh. It makes me cry. It's one of the best movies I've ever watched. So not just Christmas movie. This guy says one of the best movies he's ever watched.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever follow up on who writes these?
But honestly, guys, like it is like, do you guys not see the 90s factory line studio sentimentality here, where like love is montage and pain is bad for the box office? Like it is so manufactured.
But that's 90% of Christmas movies. I mean, they're all the same sort of storyline.
This was less formula than all the other Christmas movies to me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, 1-star reviews. Let me just read a few for completeness. So there were only 8 1-star reviews. So out of 635 people, only 8 actually hated it. I thought this film might be a cute family film. No. The kid's father dies. I just didn't care.
It's true. You don't care that he dies.
Why did Michael Keaton do this movie? Did he need the money?
No, he wanted a career direction change.
He did it for the art.
He did it for the art.
Matthew, for the art. Oh my God.
It's like,
how can you be so funny on a movie review that you didn't see? You're good on every episode. Okay, Matthew, someone that you can probably relate to. I can't stand this movie. I refuse to watch it. As far as I know, I'm the only person in the world that hates it. Nope, you've got Matthew.
No, that is my brother or sister in arms right there who wrote that.
Okay, Siskel and Ebert. Any chance they liked it?
No, there's absolutely no way that these two critics like this movie.
I feel like one of them probably did.
Okay, well, Siskel said the Jim Henson puppet holds our attention for a few minutes, but says then the movie goes flat because nothing happens. Ebert said he agreed with Siskel about everything except the puppet. He said he couldn't stand the snowman. He thought it was creepy and distracting. He summarized it as a real bad film, 2 thumbs down.
Yep.
Okay.
Interesting.
Olen, are you starting to question your choices in life?
You are gonna watch the movie I watched tonight, and you're gonna go, fuck.
Oh,
This was way.
I think we should do a special episode. I'm going to watch it, Clef, and I think we should get back together and talk about it.
I'm up for it. You guys want to do another one? I'm totally up for it.
Yes.
I'm in.
I'm 100% in. I will watch it tonight and record tomorrow if you want to.
Tomorrow night. We're definitely doing it tomorrow night.
Look at Clef's face.
It's so funny. It's just so funny. It's funny to me. Like, it is funny because I watched the wrong movie, and that's like something I would do. But it's also
100%.
funny to me because of the movie that I watched, and like all of the humor that I'm feeling right now is like applying these questions and this context to the movie I watched.
That's fun.
Yeah, well, what's funny is they probably just took the same script, just turned everything positive, negative.
It's a different take.
My movie is clearly a parody in a way that didn't track to me based on what I watched last night, but the conversation you guys are having, that's why it's so funny, because it actually does apply in many ways in my movie. Like, the storyline of my movie was clearly written to make fun of the movie you guys watched.
Yeah, for sure.
And to name the movie the same thing is like...
Except it was the year
cruel.
before.
Because the movie poster, the reason that I watched the movie I watched is because the movie poster for the one that I watched was very, like, clear in my mind, in my memory from that time, like in the video store and everything. But it was never a movie I would have seen as a kid in the 90s. But I remember the poster being everywhere for the movie I watched. So
Really?
It had like a sense of being in the zeitgeist.
It's a very cool poster. I'm looking at it right now. Well, on the topic of remake or sequel, so this movie was a huge flop. So there was no sequels to our Jack Frost. But, Matthew, there is some chatter about a potential remake starring The Rock.
Oh, boy.
Classic.
Some things never change.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question. I think it applies equally to everybody here. If you were going to remake this, what would you come back as this time?
What do you
Like,
mean?
if it wasn't a snowman?
Like, I think I would come back as an inflatable Santa.
Inflatable
I thought
snowman.
you were going to say your favorite guy, the inflatable guy outside of the car dealerships.
Yeah, the inflatable wavy arm Santa. That's how I would come back. If I was going to come back, Nicole, to say a few more things to you before I disappeared, I would come back as an inflatable Santa. So watch for that.
Yeah, I would definitely come back as something more limber than a snowman.
Gingerbread man?
Yeah,
Rain.
I could
They're
see
a little
gingerbread
brittle.
man. That's true.
Gingerbread.
The dog would have eaten him
Harder
for
to
sure.
repair.
Yeah.
Well,
Elf on
the
the
answer to
shelf.
my question, the answer that I would give is not so much what would I come back as much as what would I do when I came back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question.
Become a serial killer?
Well,
I mean, or continue on as a serial killer. I mean, these snowmen are kind of something else. I'm talking about the context of the movie.
I'd come back as a restaurant.
Ooh.
oh, interesting. Chinese
Delicious.
restaurant for Christmas. Okay, well, I think I know the Too Old or Pure Gold question, but I have to ask it for completeness. Clef, was your movie Too Old or Pure Gold?
My movie was pure gold, but if it was direct to video, I don't know if that really counts the same way in my mind. However, I would say that, like, your guys' movie, like the points that are getting brought up, that's stuff that does have like an actual, set in the zeitgeist. Like, I can think of how that movie is relevant. So I don't know. I wouldn't say that it's like too old. Like, this movie that you guys watched was still worth the conversation, even if the conversation is it's hackneyed and terrible. It still had a place in the culture. So
Agreed. Thank
See,
you.
I don't think it's too old because it was sucked into a black hole the moment it was made. It's this sugar-coated corpse of a film embalmed in CGI and false feeling.
great answer.
Good answer.
Boobies.
I just want to say, you skipped over a favorite quotes section, and I feel like this movie had quite a few good.
Yeah.
Oh, it
lines.
did. Go for it.
Olen
Give us
gets
quotes.
antsy when I don't like a film, and he starts rushing through the script.
No.
I'll just say,
Wait.
I'm
Getting
just gonna say my
self-conscious.
favorite quote. I won't go through all.
Just
the quotes
one second. I have to address it. Matthew, it's not antsy when you don't like it. It's when you don't like it. You go, favorite parts when it was over. Worst parts when it started. It's
You don't give them anything to work with.
if you have some content.
But Nicole did.
Yeah, no, Nicole does. I'm just saying. I'm not antsy because you
I
don't
always
like
bring
it.
the content, Matthew. I have a positive attitude.
Oh, I have a positive attitude, just not towards this film.
That's what I'm saying.
If I had brought this to A Christmas Story, you would have cried. You were tearing up already when I was being supportive of your movie.
Okay.
You would have wept. Okay, Nicole, go.
Anyway, I'll just say my favorite quote, and then we can move on because we're not at the quote section. Eat snow, you little wieners.
Oh yeah, that was good. I did. I mean, I did love in that film the depiction of like the snowball fight as kids and the snowy environment. So
I will
Can I make
also
a
say
confession?
I did like the dog. I have to say that in this film, I liked the dog.
It was a good dog.
yep.
I have a confession.
Yes.
I've never been in a snowball fight.
What?
Never had one. Yeah.
What?
Well, I guess to be fair, where we live, it doesn't snow like quite enough to make that like it snows maybe once a year,
I
once or
mean,
twice a year.
it snows enough where we are to have snowball fights, but I never did. And
Wow.
at school, we weren't allowed to throw snowballs.
Right.
That's
All
what's
my
wrong
schools,
with
it
your
was
generation.
banned because it could have rocks in them and it could hurt people.
That's so sad because that scene of the full-on snowball fight with like 40 kids out there, like I remember that. So
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Good
used to do
times.
that. And remember, Olen, you'd create like each side would be behind a snowbank, and you'd like store up about 40, 50 snowballs ready to go. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And every 1 in 10 did have a rock in it.
Had to have a rock.
With intention.
Two older pure gold. Did everybody answer except me?
Yeah.
I didn't answer.
Okay, so what's your answer?
I think I did enjoy it, but I think it is technically too old.
Okay. So I'm going to go and I'm going to remind Mathew that we don't kink shame on this podcast, right?
No.
I liked it. It's pure gold. I liked it. This movie was fun. I'm not gonna apologize. I had a good
It's
time.
okay.
I
It's-
laughed.
You don't have to
It's
apologize.
fine. And when I said nobody's allowed to like it, I was joking. People are allowed to what they like what they like. But I'm just surprised.
I did.
Except for
I
you,
enjoyed
Olen.
parts of it. But the whole time, I enjoyed it, but I was aware that it was bad.
Yeah. I mean, bad movies can be enjoyable. Matthew, people can like fine dining and McDonald's.
It's true. Absolutely.
And so I had a few French fries last night. Whatever.
But this isn't even McDonald's. This is like,
Oh, here we go.
I don't know.
What is
This is
What-
like eating garbage
No,
out of
no,
the
no.
dumpster.
What's like a fake McDonald's? No, this is like a high school cafeteria.
It's like Arby's.
Arby's.
Wow. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not yet. I'm sure this is the episode that'll bring them in.
I'm just gonna end it by saying Snow Dad's better than No Dad.
Oh, that's good. That is
Okay.
good.
So, gang, are we agreed we're going to watch Jack Frost, the horror movie, and we're going to reconvene?
Yeah.
Yes, but I have to go back and I have to watch Jack Frost, the movie you saw.
Do it.
And then
do
you
it.
talk about it on the next one.
No, Clef, don't do it.
100%.
Buddy, don't do it. Life.
Do
life,
it.
Oh, it's 90
do it, I'll
minutes
do
of
it.
your
Dude,
life.
life-
No,
Life
no, no,
is
I'll do it. I'll do
short.
it.
Have some fast
it.
food, Clef.
I'll probably watch it at 1.25 speed, but that's okay.
You're hilarious. I love how much you love that other film, Clef. You made me laugh through this whole thing.
Oh man, I can't wait to talk about that.
No, it's going to be good. We're going to do this. You guys go and watch it, and I'll text you guys and figure out a time. We'll do it. This is so funny. Clef, thanks for being you.
We love you, Clef.
Mathew, thanks for being you.
You're welcome.
I feel like I need therapy now.
Well, just, if you don't like what I say, just cut me out. That you have the editing.
No, I'm never going to cut you out. You
have the control, dude.
keep reminding me you're talent.
I'm just talent. I'm just the talent.
Oh my god. Okay. I've added on what we call the Jack Frost switcheroo, a conversation where we each went away and watched each other's Jack Frost movie to have a little fun compare and contrast discussion. So first of all, Jack Frost, the horror movie, was released the year before Jack Frost, the family movie. And it's worth mentioning the tagline from the horror movie. I had so much fun researching the second movie. The horror movie's tagline is, "He's chillin' and killin'."
I mean, that's a good one.
And I'm not going to belabor all the categories here, but I do want to hear everybody's thought. And since we were caught a little off guard, us family Jack Frost movie watchers, I'm going to tell you what I thought about your version, Clef. So the horror movie version is a ton of fun and arguably the better movie. There's a lot of similarities. They both involve dead people that are resurrected to the bodies of snowmen. They both involve snowmen that fight children, with the key difference being that the 1997 version, the main character murders the children and everyone else in the movie, whereas the Michael Keaton version just ends in a hug. But if you're listening to this, you'll know I actually like the Michael Keaton version, even if nobody else did. But I have to admit, the horror version is way better. I needed to go first before Mathew could jump on me. But Clef, I loved this movie. You accidentally discovered a gem. What did I say to you last night? Like, art isn't always intentional? Holy shit, this was one of the best things I've ever seen.
I'm so glad that you feel that way, because now you can understand. Like, so I went back and I watched the proper movie for this whole thing. And, you know, like I completely agree with Mathew that it's so 90s coded, and like the way that it was set, and like I can understand how at the time the movie was supposed to be one of those classics. That was the way they were thinking about that movie. So to me, to contrast it with this horror movie, right? This horror movie is a classic horror movie. Like, it's a classic horror movie. Like, this is a movie that I would show to family, like, for Christmas. You know, like it's a Christmas like get together. Like, oh, you want something a little different after everyone's gone to bed? We got this for you. Like, it's amazing. It's an amazing movie.
It was amazing.
New Christmas tradition.
Yeah. Mathew, you didn't like my first Jack Frost choice. How do you like Clef's Jack Frost choice?
This one is everything that the other one isn't. So you know, some films stumble into greatness, others claw their way through foam latex, and Jack Frost 1997's the latter. It's one of those rare movies whose flaws aren't liabilities, but the very engines of its genius. You know, this movie, the puppet's unstable, the tone is unstable, this plot is mostly glue and hope, but it works because it understands something most horror forgets. Sincerity is overrated, but commitment is everything. I love this movie.
I'm going to start saying sincerity is overrated.
But commitment is everything.
Well said. Okay, Miss Z. Miss Z, Nicole, tell me what you thought of the second Jack Frost.
I loved it.
Oh my God.
We know I love a bad horror movie, and let me get this straight. It was bad, but I loved it.
Boy, was it ever bad. Boy, was it ever bad. But like like the way that it presents itself, like for the first 15 minutes, I thought like, oh, this is just like a terrible movie, right? Mm-hmm. But the cut. So he calls. First of all, he calls the FBI, right? He calls the FBI.
And gets directly hooked up to an agent.
An agent on the phone.
Isn't that what happens?
Gets the rundown. The guy hangs up the phone, and the cut scene, the close in, and then the conversation. I have not laughed harder at like a film. Like, I think since I don't know. Maybe since Airplane, like when I was like 13 or something. Like, I was doubled over for 10 minutes because of just the reveal of the plot and the realization of like, oh, this is what we're doing now. And then like,
this is what we're doing
this
now.
is what we're doing now. And to me, it was so predictable because I kept having these questions just like, well, but if he's snow, then what's going to happen? Like, he can just turn into water, and then he's water. And then
that was a superpower. That was a superpower that Michael Keaton Snowman did not have.
And it was like, what are we going to do with this guy? We're not going to be able to get rid of this guy, right?
Yeah, and the it's like a machine gun fire of puns.
Oh my God.
Right? Like almost every sentence is a pun, but it's delivered with like the confidence of a Shakespeare monologue. It's brilliant. I love this. Honestly, you've found me a new classic to watch every year, Clef.
Oh my God. It was so good.
I'm definitely watching it again at Christmas.
I'm going to have to share it to people.
So good.
You know, like the thing, oh my God, like how did that movie not become a classic? Whereas like Jack Frost, I mean, okay, so like I'm glad that you brought me in on the conversation for Jack Frost because I get it. Like, he's a musician, you know, he's like a middle-class musician and he's got a dream. You know, and everybody's got to have a dream. And
This Jack Frost also had a dream.
oh boy, did he ever have a dream. But
Oh boy, did he ever.
boy, did he ever. And you know, like, and so like, and when they threw him in the furnace, I did think to myself, well, isn't he just going to be steam? Like, you know, and then they put him into the antifreeze, and then they, you know, after all of that, why would you just bury the antifreeze? Like, isn't the antifreeze in 10,000 years going to seep out into the environment? And then like,
but that's a 10,000 years from now problem.
By the way, even though you're trying to save your son by being strangled by a snowman arm, do not let him have his mouth open while you douse him in antifreeze. Right? Just tell him, shut your mouth. I'm going to put you under the antifreeze. Like, that was dangerous.
it was extremely dangerous. I mean,
You know, sometimes you just need to swallow a little antifreeze and it makes your problems go away.
Here's the other thing that was funny about this movie is I put it on last night for all of us to watch, and 5 minutes in, Kim says to me, "Oh, we've seen this." And we did. This is not the first time I've seen Jack Frost, the horror movie. So
Really?
I don't know why I didn't remember it. It's phenomenal.
wow.
Yep. I mean, this is in my zone. This is the kind of movie I love.
This is the kind of movie we watch together on family movie nights.
Well, but that was why I was like, wow, like this is a great choice. Like this isn't normally what I would expect for the podcast.
And I have to tell you, Clef, too, the result of this movie is that snowman's face is seared into my brain. I can see it now while I'm talking to you with those furrowed eyebrows and that horrific smile.
I love those eyebrows.
I woke up several times in the night thinking about that snowman's face. It was,
And what about
horrific.
the scene when the teenagers are in his kitchen and they're undressing and they get undressed from their like thick winter clothes down to their less thick winter clothes, and it's like he goes to open up the freezer and it's like the ice. It's all just the ice, and you just see like the slight face. And it's so dark, and like the music is all like Christmas themes, but it's all dark Christmas themes. I mean, just
I love the dark Christmas.
man,
theme.
this movie it fucking hit it. This movie just nailed it.
And I love the water camera angle. The camera angle when he was
out of the puddles.
when he's completely melted, and this is the view if you were a puddle looking up at the rest of the world. Amazing.
I love POV. You're a puddle.
Love you.
He's much more powerful. So in a fight between this snowman and the snowman from the Michael Keaton one, he would like slaughter him, right?
100%.
Every time.
But if it was a battle of wits, he would still win.
You would still win. But if it was a harmonica playoff, Michael Keaton, no. Still
By the
evil
way,
snowman.
how come in the Michael Keaton movie, how come they missed the chance for the snowman to play the harmonica? Like,
Right?
that was too implausible.
The snowman should have played the harmonica and then he should have come back for good instead of just being like, haha, his dad's still dead.
An outdoor concert. There should have been like a ripping of the he comes up one last time and he plays, and it's
I know.
a little story.
Okay, I have some comparisons for you guys. So the Michael Keaton version, budget $85 million. The horror version, budget $500,000. But I have trivia on the budget. I have trivia on the budget, so I'll get there.
Okay.
At the box office, the Michael Keaton one was a flop. The horror one, it's unknown, it's not listed, but it got a sequel, and the Michael Keaton one didn't, so I'm thinking it made its money back.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes, the Michael Keaton one was 19 critics, 40 audience. The horror one, do you guys want to take a quick guess?
Yes.
Better or worse?
Better. Had to have been.
Worse critics, better audience.
Better audience.
I would agree with that.
Not quite. So Michael Keaton one was 19 critics. This was 16 critics. So not far off.
My guess was going to be 17, so that's pretty good.
Not
Wow.
far off.
Wow.
Audience, this one I don't understand. Michael Keaton won 40%, this 32. But
No.
That's I'm sorry, I'm just reading the facts.
Listen, Matthew,
Fair enough.
people don't appreciate a bad horror movie the same way that hardcore horror movie fans
Here's
do.
the next
It's
comparison
true, it's
stats.
true.
Michael Keaton movie, 0 murders.
0.
Her horror version, 38.
No way.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
Nice.
That's a good kill
Nice.
count.
And then the last one, the snowman's weakness, Michael Keaton version hairdryer, horror movie hairdryer.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's so true. So like so many things about this movie, and like also the bully. Like think about the bully contrast, right? Like in this, in the Michael Keaton, they reconcile at the end, like the bully reconciliation and the whole thing about like losing your father and like bonding over that. In this movie, no, he just gets his head cut off.
Snow Dad's better than no dad.
Hey, so I'm not taking us through all the categories because this is like a little addendum, but I do have best parts, and I want to tell you guys my best parts of this horror movie, which was I love a town named Snowmanton.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
That was hilarious. The snowman's face, and again, okay, I'm going to read you the trivia now on the snowman. So
This snowman was better than the Jim Henson one in the other movie.
I was going to ask that, but here's the funny thing. So, first of all, this horror version was originally budgeted at $30 million.
No.
Yep. And then the studio said, "Fuck that, you get $500,000."
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
so that's the first thing that happened. When that happened, some of the producers from this movie left to go to the Michael Keaton version.
No.
Oh.
But then,
So they're linked.
But then,
They're linked, not just in
But
name.
then for the snowman, because I'm telling you, I love the snowman in the horror version 10 times more. I stood up for the snowman in, like, the Jim Henson snowman. I liked it in the Michael Keaton one. I like it 10 times more here. So here's the fact. So they came to a deal with the I don't know what you call it, the company that developed the puppet, and they came to a deal for $50,000 to create the puppet. They thought they were getting 8 units of movable snowmen that they could use in this movie, but what was delivered was only one, and it was immovable, and they had no budget to pivot.
Wow.
So that's why it is so static, and all they did is redress it and change its eyebrows.
That's why
like put us
like that.
And spin the arm around. Just...
And why all the
I'm
murders
obsessed
are
with
like
that.
these clunky. I mean, but I did think about that. Like being compacted by snow would hurt. Like,
you would be clunky. You would be clunky like that.
yeah, it would be clunky like that. That makes
it was so
it makes
funny.
complete
It's
sense.
so funny.
Those goddamn eyebrows. Clef, you mentioned it in our last episode, and I'm like, yeah, they make it interesting. But after seeing this one, the eyebrows, who knew that eyebrows make you so expressive?
Yeah, I didn't like the eyebrows in the Michael Keaton one, but the eyebrows in this one cracked me up.
This snowman was so good.
I gotta say, my best part, death by toboggan. Decapitation by toboggan.
No, my favorite death was face wash in a box of ornaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So the lady where he just pushed her face into glass ornaments, I love that one.
I knew
my
that was your
death.
favorite. I could
The
hear
back-
your gasp.
was pretty insane.
Yeah. Other things I like about this version versus Michael Keaton, a snowman that drives. Yes,
Yep,
of course.
big problem.
I mean, he can't be worse than my dad, right?
I love that.
Don't listen to this
that was the way
episode,
I kept
Dad.
laughing to myself was because I kept being like, "Oh no, now he's gonna steal the guy's pipe. Oh no, now he's gonna steal the scarf. Oh no, now he's stealing the police car." It was like
Oh.
it just kept
was
getting
so
worse and
funny.
worse. And honestly, like the internal logic of the horror movie makes more sense than the internal logic of the other movie.
Absolutely, it does. It does. I also had, speaking of smoking, I like a snowman that smokes a cigar. Like the original, like 1960s cartoon snowman had a corncob pipe. So lame. Cigar, cool. That's attitude.
You know what I loved about this snowman?
What?
He didn't play by the rules. When he had an axe to murder someone with, he didn't hit them with the axe. He jammed the handle down their throat.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I thought that was quite good. I was like, well, I'm like, interesting. And it set him up for one of the best lines in the movie. Gosh, I only
Yes.
axed you for a smoke.
Yes.
So good.
So good. So good. Okay, a little bit more trivia for you guys. So both movies were filmed in hot climates and had no snow, so they're all fake snow. Shannon Elizabeth, the 18-year-old in this movie, she shot this before American Pie. So she's actually, pretty well-known actress now. American Pie's her famous role. This was her first movie role.
Wow.
What's the one that we know her from? Because it wasn't that we recognized.
I don't know. American Pie's the one I really know her from. And then we're doing this fast, so just woke or joke. Clef, you had highlighted the joke, the two balls joke in the other episode, which is fine. But I kind of thought snowman rape in a bathtub is maybe
the big one. Yeah,
that was a big swing.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. Could have done without it.
But it's terrifying, and that's the thing that this movie really captured. It was funny the movie was funny to me. Like the whole concept of this was like, oh wow, they've really made snow terrifying.
I loved it. Snow is terrifying, and as soon as you realize, oh, he can melt and reform, how can you fight this thing?
Yeah, what can you do about him? And then they eventually just have to bury him. So,
I never would have thought of antifreeze.
I never would have thought of antifreeze in a million years.
No. It's a good thing that kid tried to feed his dad antifreeze.
Yeah. Well,
It's for the greater good.
We all have complex relationships with our dads. Okay.
You never eat the antifreeze oatmeal I make.
If you will indulge me, I did an abbreviated version, but the Michael Keaton version had 244 10-star reviews out of 635, which we talked about. This version had 26 10-star reviews out of 222, so it was well reviewed. I'm not going to read them all because this is not a full episode, but the 10-star reviews were all glowing with praise, many calling it super, super fun. One reviewer called it the best film of 1997 and way better than the Michael Keaton version. Was that you, Mathew?
No, but I would write that.
Another quote from 10-star reviews: see this movie drunk and you actually start hoping for the townspeople. And one final review says it had great special effects, was scarier than A Nightmare on Elm Street, and maybe the best horror film of all time. Okay, settle down, people.
Wow. Fair enough.
On the other side of the equation, we have the 1-star people, and for the most part, I'm always fascinated by anyone that hates these movies that much, until I did the Michael Keaton pod with Mathew. However, the Michael Keaton version had 8 1-star reviews compared to this one had 18 1-star reviews. So I guess less people hated the Keaton version. Just a few quotes from the horror version 1-star reviews. Do I really hate myself this much?
Yes.
Ooh, what did I just watch?
Fair. Fair. And I'm glad that you guys get to appreciate the ride that I was on during this episode.
Yes. Oh my God. To have watched this and then done the Michael Keaton pod with us is ridiculous.
But I want to be on the record and say I did like the Michael Keaton version. I didn't think it was a terrible movie. I just thought it was a little sappy and a little...
Oh, it was terrible.
No, I'm glad to hear you say that.
It was an alright movie.
Mathew hated it. Nicole says it's okay. I didn't say it was a masterpiece, but I said I enjoyed it. It was 90 minutes of fun. Anyhow,
I wouldn't watch it again.
Thank you, Clef, for saying that. Okay, so just a couple more 1-star review quotes here. Worst horror movie I've ever seen. Come on now. And then the last one, I know where I would put the carrot. Mr. Cooney, come here. Mr. Cooney was the director.
Oh.
Siskel and Ebert did not review this version. So this was hilarious.
Ooh.
Thank you guys for putting in the extra 2 hours to watch the alternate version of this. This is like switcheroo, Freaky Friday, alternate universe, sliding doors. Like, this is really weird.
You know why this movie is so good? I think it succeeds not because it's good, but because it refuses to care about being good. And I'm going to call this the punk rock of holiday horror.
Nice.
All right.
Well done. And let's
I agree
give
with the statement, but maybe that's a little much.
let's give a shout out for what you can do with $500,000.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there were not nobodies in this. It's not like it was all people you pulled off the street for this. There were actors I recognized in this film.
Yeah, barely.
Barely, but I recognized them.
Yeah, I mean...
They looked familiar.
And listen, some of the acting was good, but every once in a while it sort of oscillated kind of into community theater people.
For sure.
You know?
Okay.
But it was still good.
But the guy that played the serial killer, tell me he didn't do a great job.
Great face acting.
I think he could be the next Batman. He could be the next Batman.
He totally could. He could, put Michael Keaton to shame.
Yeah.
Yep. Forget Clooney. Let's get that guy in. Okay, this was a fast addendum to the podcast, but I appreciate you guys joining and doing the work to watch the alternate version. I'm glad I did. Clef, you opened my eyes. My life is enriched.
So we have to call it Too Old or Pure Gold?
There's a fucking
totally
gold.
pure gold.
Pure
So
gold.
gold.
This is a Christmas tradition now.
Yeah.
It's high. It's high cinema.
This is high cinema. This is
Very
as high cinema gets.
I can't wait to watch it next Christmas.
Fantastic.
And Clef, as I said last night, art isn't always intentional, right?
Art isn't always intentional.
Do you think these guys really thought they were going to turn it into something this good?
I'm still finding myself trying to think like whether or not it's like, I guess it has to be good on its own because I saw it before I saw the first one. But like so many of those tropes, how did they get so many of those tropes? It feels like a parody, right? It's the same rhythm. It's the same town.
You know what it is, Olen? Like you said, they were originally thinking they were going to get $30 million for this.
Yeah.
It is like all the better because they only got $500,000.
I agree.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
I agree.
It wouldn't have the same charm without the stiff snowman and the borderline awful acting and
that snowman's face, that static, immovable snowman's face is seared into my brain and it's horrific and I love it.
And that's what makes it a great Christmas holiday horror, right? It's like, it's not scary. It is scary, but it's not scary, you know?
So 1 year, not this year, but 1 year, I'm going to recreate that snowman's face and I'm going to sneak over to Mathew's house and tuck it under the blankets in his bed on Christmas Eve. And it's going to be the best joke ever.
Well, better that one than the Michael Keaton one that looks like George Clooney.
I'm going to put the Michael Keaton one in your bed. So you'll have both.
Godfather 3 next.
Guys, this was fun. Thanks for coming back. I think I put this together with the other episode. I think it's going to be a hoot. Clef, you accidentally and unintentionally enriched our lives.
I'll take it.
And what a laugh. I'm really, really glad I found that film. And Mathew, I'm glad I redeemed Jack Frost for you.
Yes, this is much better. Clef stumbled on something great.
Okay. See you guys. Have a great night.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.